Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Charlotte Regional Championships. I'm Jason Krell here with Marty Colby, and we have a little treat for you today. We've actually managed to get the juniors and seniors finalists on stream, so we're going to start with that, and they're pretty much here ready to go.
Yeah, this is so exciting, not only for us as casters, but for the very proud parents of these two competitors who are getting set up right now. We'll go over to that shortly. But I think the thing that's interesting for me, Jason, you feel free to weigh in here.
Yeah.
This is the future Wolf Glick. This is the future Tristan Medine of the game. These are our rising stars, and just so proud to be able to cast these and see what they've got in store for us today.
Yeah, and so today we've got Joshua Casimir and we've got Daphne Billinger, and both these players actually have a fair number of accomplishments already. I know Joshua was telling us before he got sat down that he is the Costa Mesa regional champion and was bragging that he almost beat the winner of that tournament from the Masters division.
Wow.
So pretty impressive. I think it came down to 7 HP. So, he's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with in the future.
Looks like he already is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good point. He doesn't need to wait. And then he also went undefeated in Swiss in Sydney. So not easy to do at the international level, also very impressive. And Daphne was a part of the all-girl top cut in Dallas.
Wow.
So also really great accomplishment. So this is now her second time doing really well at a Pokemon tournament, and so I'm sure it's just a matter of time before, whether she gets it today or whether she gets it another time, future champion in the making.
Oh, yeah. It's so cool to see how excited both Joshua and Daphne are. Daphne handing out fist bumps left and right. She's ready to rock
you got
and
a fist
roll.
bump?
I got a fist bump.
Wow.
So sorry about that, Jason.
That's okay. I'll
Joshua actually has already earned his invite for both TCG and VGC.
Wow, I can't get an invite in either game no matter how hard I try.
After the game, we might have some time. You can get some tips from Joshua.
Okay, I'll go talk to him.
Maybe they'll be kind enough to share their team building expertise with the likes of us.
Yeah.
So definitely looking forward to this, though.
Yeah, it should be a good time, and I think these are some pretty good teams that we have here. So it should be a good match as well.
Yeah, once we get the teams thrown up on screen, we'll go over them. But I think one of the other things. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So for Josh, we had the Kartana Cresselia, Landorus, Tyranitar, Tapu Lele, Charizard, and Daphne also rocking the Tapu Lele, Charizard, Kartana, Landorus, Porygon 2, and Mimikyu. So some Pokemon, we didn't really see any Tapu Lele at all yesterday.
Yeah, didn't see any Tapu Lele. I know we've got a couple of them, I believe, in the Masters top 8.
Yeah, we do.
Seeing two Tapu Leles here in the juniors finals, very excited. Both are ready to roll. They've already locked in. Here we go, the juniors finals. Get ready, everybody, for some Pokemon.
Josh versus Daphne. Let us see how they decide to lead off.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they position both the Tapu Leles, obviously the Tapu of choice here.
Yep, and I like the double Trick Room setters on Daphne.
Oh, yeah.
So we do have one Trick Room setter from Joshua, Cresselia and Kartana. Daphne, though, deciding she just wants to go fast offense with the Landorus, Therian, and the Charizard.
Yeah, great leads from both trainers here. See Joshua going with the Cresselia as the method of speed control. As we see Daphne, the fist bumps. She's going with the fist bump lead, I guess you could say, with the Charizard and the Weather and the Landorus. So very strong leads from both of these trainers. Very excited to get into this. Looking like either a Charizard Y or a Charizard X, as we see the Intimidate from Landorus right here.
Yep, so that is going to drop the Kartana's attack stat, make it a little bit, its Leaf Blade's a little bit weaker on this Landorus. It's honestly not looking in the best position with this Charizard here staring it down, but the Cresselia may be able to set up a Trick Room for something in the back.
Yeah, and if this is indeed a Focus Sash Kartana, it can just stay in there and survive a very powerful attack from Charizard in the Sun if it happens to be a Charizard Y variant, and fire off a potential Leaf Storm into the Landorus. So both of these trainers are in finals for a reason, have a lot of experience playing with their team, and probably know exactly what they want to go for early on in the game.
Well, the Charizard Y is indeed going to, or the Charizard is indeed going to be a Y, so Mega Evolving here to get a nice boost to its special attack stat and to get the Drought abilities to make its fire type attacks even stronger in the sunlight, though there's no water type Pokemon in play to worry about that. Kartana, understanding that it is in danger, goes for a Protect. and the Charizard goes for a Heat Wave. So this Cresselia is going to be taking a bit of damage, but it is a very bulky Pokemon, and actually, wow, very bulky Pokemon, barely taking anything, and the Superpower not doing anything to protect, and now Joshua does decide to go for Trick Room, so the speeds are going to be reversed, but it's interesting because, the Kartana's kind of sandwiched in between there, between the Landorus and the Charizard.
Yeah, and the it's a little tiny piece of paper, so not the most not the most durable Pokemon. So it wants to protect itself, make sure it doesn't take any of that fire damage, and make sure it can deal some paper cuts to Daphne's side of the field. If you're Daphne, you still got a good position here. Keep attacking, keep that pressure up, and force Joshua to make some swishes.
Yeah, this Tyranitar coming in is a perfect counter to this Charizard, which is 4 times weak to Rock type, and it also gets rid of the Sun. And the Ally Switch, which I don't think we saw at all yesterday, or we didn't see it a whole lot, makes these Pokemon switch sides, and this Superpower then is now going into the Cresselia. That's not doing any damage, and the Landorus is losing its stats. This Heat Wave, especially missing the Cresselia, is not going to do a whole lot. The Sand boosts an already resisted, or the Tyranitar special defense, and that already resists the Fire-type attacks. So.
Yeah, what incredible plays early on by these juniors here. You wouldn't know they were juniors by the way that they're hanging in this game.
No?
Joshua making a really good call, going for the Ally Switch, making sure that the Kartana can avoid that Superpower.
And now we're getting a helping hand. This could be a huge Rock Slide. This Charizard is almost certainly going down, and there it is. Goodbye Charizard, and Landorus taking way more than half. Certainly also in a very bad position. That special defense, or that regular defense drop coming into play. And now an Earthquake, not going to affect the Cresselia, but it is super effective on this Tyranitar. Will it do enough damage? Nowhere near enough. That is a -1 Earthquake spread. And actually, this is even worse. Yeah, the weakness policy. So now that Tyranitar is even stronger after a helping hand, these Rock Slides are going to just tear through Daphne's team.
Yeah, very cool set here by Joshua, the weakness policy Tyranitar. I know some of the Masters were talking about...
Ashton's using it.
Yeah, we've seen a few of them there. So Joshua using some really innovative techniques to be able to get into this finals match, and this weakness policy Tyranitar is